It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What are we? They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega, bitch, welcome home. This is not a song, this is a revelation, how to get a nigga gone. I need you a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird niggas' hands, baby. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young nigga, get your chili up. Yeah, I admit that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate a bitch that's hating on the bitch, and they both hoes. I hate a nigga hating on them niggas, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Nigga feel like he entitled, cause he knew me since a kid. Bitch, I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yeah, then it's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough.
Are we really sure that a love that lasted for so long still endure? Do I really care? Hey, hey, let's talk about the distractions going on elsewhere.
We are 5 weeks out. 5 weeks out from the first show of the season, which is very, very exciting. So we've made a couple of little changes since my last YouTube video, with mainly the show that I'm doing. I'm not going down to South Australia anymore. It just it didn't make sense from a financial standpoint. It didn't make sense. Like, if I do the Gold Coast show, I end up saving like $3,000 just doing my show in my home state, obviously up here now that I live here. So, traveling down to Adelaide is, although it would have been amazing, like getting down there for clients, have a big client base down there. That was my main incentive. Was 100% getting down there for the clients. But at the end of the day, like you have to take into consideration, man. Like it's on a weekend as well. Like not everyone can make it. Not everyone can take time out of their weekends just to come see you and your fucking jocks on stage. But something that's been amazing. I'm truly grateful for this. Is the amount of like clients that I have 2 clients that are traveling from Adelaide to Gold Coast just to watch the show. Like to me, man, like that's the most humbling thing I've ever experienced in my life. The fact of some people would go that far to support you, and everyone says that they support you while you're up, right? And while you're doing well, the support's always going to be higher. But this is like true, genuine support, and it's like not many people get that, and it's really fucking. It warms my heart, man. It's one of those things I'm truly grateful for. It's hard to put it into words, honestly. So yeah, I'm just excited. With where I'm at 5 weeks out is the best I've ever looked in my life. I've never looked this good ever. I'll put some photos up somewhere here of my last check-in. So I just came off the back of doing a 3-day high day. So what me and Taylor are kind of doing now is pulling and trying to just manage fatigue at the moment. So we're pulling down on the days we need to pull down. So my rest days are relatively low now. My training days, my normal training days, will be Monday, Friday, and potentially Thursdays as well. Thursdays are rest day for me, something like that. And then I'm going to run 2 high days a week just to kind of pull down and then fill back up. Just due to the fact of like where I am from a conditioning standpoint, especially after running those 3 high days straight, I only got leaner. I got so much tighter after getting extra carbs in me, which is obvious. It's going to fill you out, but the look dramatically changed. Like, I'm so close. And being at 5 weeks out, knowing that I probably realistically could be stage ready in 2 weeks and I could get on stage in 2 weeks. It's a great position to be in, and I'm super, super grateful for it. So one thing that I really want to preference is like this prep really hasn't been about suffering at all. Like there's been no suffering through this whole time. There's not been one time during this preparation phase where I've been sitting there and like, yeah, I've had low days and I've been flat, but I've been flat because I'm reaching a new level of body composition, right? So it's like I get flat because I'm reaching a new low weight or a new body fat percentage, touching new territory again for the first time in 2 years. So obviously you're gonna be feeling flat, you're gonna be depleted, you have no fucking glycogen on the body. Glycogen storage is dead. But other than that, this whole prep's been so happy. I am so grateful for moving back to Australia, moving back home to the GC, being around friends, being around my family, being around just my close circle, people that I love, people that hold true great value to. And anyone that watches this who's a future or wants to do a comp or a future competitor or they prep themselves right now, I can't like preference enough, man. Like you need to put yourself around in a positive space and just like supply that good energy, because like everyone relates bodybuilding to suffering and dieting so hard, and it has to be hard, and you have to grind and just like go through that suffer mindset of like more suffer means better. I can wholeheartedly say I haven't suffered one time this point. It's like, yes, my food gets low and just I get a little bit hungry, but it comes with the territory. And being a full-time coach is my first prep being a full-time coach as well, which has helped me immensely because one, I'm not on the tools. And I don't fucking hate my job. But I get to like exert my passion every single day in my clients. So I wake up, I get to go do my beach steps, I get my coffee, I do my replies, I go train straight away, get that out of the way, and that's like my me time. That's when I get to work with myself, and that's why I prioritize myself with my training, obviously. And then once training's done, man, the rest of my day is just focused on my clients. Like I lock into I'll work for 8 hours straight, and then I go for a walk, And I might come back and do a little bit more work before I go to bed, like, regardless if I do a 10-hour day or not, it's not like accumulating too much fatigue and it's not like too much workload because at the end of the day, it's realistically taking me away from me sitting here just being like, fuck, I'm hungry. Like right now, man, like I haven't eaten anything, so right. But it gives me something to do, like, and it's awesome because it's so stimulating. It's releasing so much passion and energy into my clients that you almost forget that you're in prep. There have been times that I've almost forgotten that I'm prepping because the meals are so consistent. In my pre-meals 80 grams of carbs. My normal meals throughout the day is like they're 40 with 10 grams of fat, 45 grams of protein or 50 grams of protein, whatever it is. But it's still like a sufficient amount of food, right? Like my food is so much higher than what it was last month. So the energy has been very different. I'm such a big believer in you create your own reality and you create your own energy to the point where like I'm living in my manifestation of like I truly manifested that this prep was going to be my happy prep, right? That's what I've been calling it my happy prep because I'm going to enjoy every minute. I'm going to enjoy the suck. I'm going to enjoy the low days. I'm going to enjoy the high days even more, when I get to up my cream of rice, pick up a bit of extra sourdough, some extra crumpets, chuck in a unicorn LCM bar pre-workout. But it all just comes down to, man, like having the mindset of doing what's necessary to move on forward and have a job, a task, and every day I see my physique. I see myself like this season. I really just want to solidify myself as one of the best bodybuilders in Australia. Like, I'm not saying like I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna beat everyone and blah blah blah. Like, you can't control that shit, and you can't hold your value or your self-worth on a placing at a show that you have no control over. Someone else might rock up just like 1% better and just be like retarded on so well and just like peaked perfectly, or just have that little bit of a genetic structure better than you. And you can't control that, so you can't hold your values or placing. But at the same time, it's like it's such a double-edged sword of me saying that because at the end of the day, like, I know where I want to be placing, but I just want to get up there and present a package where everyone's like, "Holy fuck, Will has to be like in the top up and comers coming out of Australia." Right, so it's like, and I have the opportunity to show that at the GC show. I have the opportunity to show that at Nationals. We're gonna go on and do a third show after Nationals as well, which I haven't announced or I haven't spoken about. I'm not going to until kind of we're only a week out or so, because I just need to focus on the task at hand first, which is the stage show. But I have no doubt, like, fuck, man, just I'm so excited for the package we are going to bring because we've been working for 2 years. 2 years to bring this new package in this new open bodybuilder version of Will. Every time I've ever competed, I've always peaked for classic. I've always aimed for classic. We've always dieted for classic. Now it's like we're just focusing on flushing, fatigue, pulling when necessary, refilling when necessary, and keeping myself full and muscular, but with that conditioning that I always have, which will be outstanding when I'm on stage, and I have no doubt about that. Posing's better. Everything's just better, man. Like, look at where I'm sitting right now. Now, look how fucking beautiful this place is. Like, how could you not be at the highest, like, vibes of energy right now? Like, how could you not, regardless if I'm 5 weeks out and I'm on a low day and it's like, how could you not enjoy life and how can you not be grateful for where you are? When, like, I get to sit out here every day. Like, I sit out here and have my meals and I'm like, fuck, man, like, you must just be like, if you were in this position where you get to live your life fulfilling your passion as an online coach, you get to train in a gym that you love, you're around people that support you and only uplift you, and you're not grateful for that, man, like, you got some serious shit you need to figure out. I truly believe that. So I appreciate everyone that watches this shit. I appreciate everyone that shoots me messages. My phone has really been blowing up lately. It's very overwhelming. That's probably the one thing that I felt lately is the overwhelming feeling of support, where I've always felt like a bit of a dark horse no one's favorite going into the show. Like, it's always been like, oh yeah, Will's doing the show, but it's never been like in conversation of Will will do really well on the show. And I feel like that's like, it's kind of changing, and humbly, without sounding cocky or arrogant, that's slowly changing. So I'm just excited. I hope I get up there and I display what I see in myself and what I manifest every day, and I'm gonna manifest it and continue bringing that to reality. And fuck me, it's just it's just happy days, bro. It's just I can genuinely say this is the happy prep, and this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. Yeah. I can genuinely say this is the happiest I've ever been in my life. She's an amazing feeling. It's an amazing feeling.
It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough. Few bitches that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on their ass, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made them niggas mad, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad, yeah, watch a nigga do it. We survived outside, all from the music, nigga. What are we? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega, bitch, welcome home. This is not a song, this is a revelation, how to get a nigga gone. You a man, baby, I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need direction, that's the plan, baby.